when there's a point in the Trailer Park Boys where he gets taken to court and he
Oh
has to
no,
ask the
I
judge.
know what you're talking about. I know exactly what you're talking about. And then you told me, and then the judge like, go ahead and curse, and then he could talk because he could curse. He's like, I can't talk without cursing. It's so
Yeah, I
funny.
can't properly defend myself, and
No,
it's
I
just
know,
on the grounds that I
I
won't.
know. Cyber can't properly talk without cursing too. It's so funny. He's like, I can't express myself, man. We'll learn, man. YouTube's taught me real quick.
Yeah.
I'm learning how to not curse real fast. But then, I get about halfway through a show, 20 minutes in, and all bets are off. Especially if I see people have been notified. Once I know there's notifications have gone out, all bets are off. Okay, so here we are. We're live. Hello, everybody. I'm sitting here having a very nice conversation on the Discord server with Jiminy, a.k.a. Casper Schizo. He needs a tougher name. We're working on it. We're working on it.
I think having a name like Jiminy, you got to be tough. So I don't
I
know.
know, right? It's actually kind of a good name then. It's
But
Badass Jiminy.
yeah.
I love it. Okay, so hello, welcome to the show. I've got some great news. I've ordered two new cameras. And I have had these Logitech 910 cameras, 920s. I've used them for years and years and years and years. And in all honesty, they are complete crap. They are garbage cameras. And I've always seen other podcasters with like better images than me, and I'm like, their face and everything, it just looks so clear. And it's like I feel like I'm right there with them, like I could reach out and touch them. But when I look at myself on my own monitor right now, I look like I'm watching a TV set from like the 1980s. And I don't know why that is, right? And I'm like, I'm at 720p, I'm broadcasting at what they tell you you're supposed to broadcast at, but the camera just doesn't do it justice. I know you can see my hairs and things, but there is like a blur, an unrealistic, and then on the camera, it's got a setting that allows you to change that blur ratio. It's called, well, I could pull it up. I could tell you what it's called, because it only takes me a second. It's called sharpness. So watch what sharpness does. When you turn this up, look, look at me now. You don't want to look like this. Look at me. I don't look like this in real life. Look, it shows things on my face that you won't even see in real life. It's the weirdest thing. So that's when you turn the sharpness up, and it makes you look really bad, right? So you turn the sharpness back to where it goes, and then they've got this other thing, saturation. It turns up the color. So you see, I'm turning myself into an Oompa Loompa. See that? So that's saturation. And, if you put everything at default, and then you go over to your camera control and you put exposure on default. This is the camera's interpretation of the way it should be set. Now, I will admit it is a little bit clearer, but look, my skin is getting washed out from the brightness, right? So I got to turn my brightness down on this light. Oops, that's the color. There we go. Turn the brightness down on the light. And now look, do you see there's like a slow motion lag. You can see a blur. Look at my hand. You can see my hand in more than one place at once. It shouldn't be like that. Okay. You should see my hand should look like this anywhere you're looking at it. So there's this motion blur, and it has something to do with let me tell you guys, I could sit here and try to explain this to you and talk to you. Oh, look, guys, we just hit 611. Oh my goodness gracious. Wow, look at this market. And you guys, look at this. Our $8,000 is now worth $14,000.
Yeah.
My mom's right there. I'm going to tell her. Mom, that $8,000 investment, $14,000 today.
All right, is it safe?
Yes.
All right, you sure?
Well, yeah. I mean, unless the value of the crypto goes down, but otherwise, there's two bucks in the backyard, Mom. We've got two deer back here in the backyard. I can't wait to get those nice cameras and you guys will see these deer in all their glory. I've got two of them, but they're walking around the hedge right now. This one's got short antlers, and oh no, they're right. This one's right here actually in our yard. The other one's got these big, beautiful antlers. He's He's definitely an eight pointer. Maybe could be a 10. Could,
Wow.
oh. He seems old. Like he's limping and stuff. Like he's having a hard time
Oh shit.
walking. Oh, he's old.
That's not good.
No, they only live so long.
Sometimes it heals itself though. Can you be amazed?
Oh, he's old. You
Yeah.
can tell. I think he's just old and got arthritis.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, this is where it looks like it's weird, right? I look weird right now. It's not working right. So when the new cameras come, I'm just so excited to let me turn my see this. I've got to do all these weird adjustments. It'll be so nice just to have a nice camera that I don't have to sit here and make all these adjustments. I just want to plug it in and look good for you guys and be clear, And that's a lot of money. It costs a lot of money for these cameras. So I got two different kinds. I'm going to try two out, and one's a little cheaper, one's a little bit more expensive. And it's just, I do so much on this show with you guys, and I'm making all this money, with this. I figure it's time to show you guys a little bit of love and get you a camera so you guys get a better. People have complained. They're like, bro, Cyber especially is like, bro, you're just not clear. And, he's used to seeing other podcasters that are crystal clear. I watch other podcasters. They're crystal clear. I'm so sick of these Fostex 9, Fostex, these Logitech 910, 920 cameras. They're a joke, but they're 20 years old. These cameras are 20 years old. Maybe, 10 years old or whatever, but they're just too old. And the technology is worthless now. So, great news. I know I look like I'm a slideshow right now. It's weird, right? You guys see that? You see it looks like I'm on a slideshow? It's weird.
Oh yeah.
It's like the frames per second are weird or something. But we're going to have this all fixed. The one camera is going to arrive today. And it said it can come as early as 10 o'clock this morning. So maybe by this afternoon show, we'll have a nice clear camera, which is going to be fun. It used to be my bandwidth was the problem. Now I got all the bandwidth I could ever need. And the issue turns out is the camera quality. So I will be getting that. Wanted to address that. Now, what else I want to talk about today is how great my coffee tastes. It tastes great. Do I want to do a dab or do I want to start with a bong rip of OG Kush? Dab. Dab. I'm going to go with dab first. Yeah, dab's smoother. It's better to warm up with a dab than a bong rip. Big of a dab. Maybe I should get the dab. Yeah, I'll get the dab after I heat because it's hard to make it stick on there. Oh, wait. If I heat this... You're supposed to heat the thing first to get the... I can't remember how I used to do this. God, dude. Have you ever... I almost don't want to tell you guys the story because it's so embarrassing. Have you ever done something that you knew what you were doing? You're an expert at whatever it is you're doing. And for some reason on that day, you just got it wrong. And you're like, dude, I've done this a million times. I'm a pro. I can't believe I did this. I'm so embarrassed. Please don't tell anybody that this happened. And my two buddies were like, we won't tell anybody. I was like, thank you. I'm gonna out myself. Big Jim and Frank came over and they brought me fantastic cannabis flower and amazing concentrates, man. You name it. They hooked me up big time, and I'm loving this stuff. Big Jim had told me that they had the True Black. He's like, you gave us the seeds, we grew it out, we got the True Black. He's like, it's so good, you're going to love it. It's so flowery. And he may have mentioned that they concentrated it, but it went over my head. They came over, and he says, hey, man, you want to see that 9-pound hammer plushberry? And I was like, yeah. And he hands me a piece from this. And it's a big piece. It's a big chunk. And I'm looking at it, I was like, man, the color was just so bright. I looked at it, I said, man, it's like kryptonite. I thought I was holding a piece of flour in my fingers. And I took the concentrate and I put it in a bowl right in front of both of them. And both of them said, as I started smoking, they were like, we've never seen anybody do that before. And I'm thinking, what are they talking about? And I'm hitting the bong and I see it start bubbling. And I'm like, oh boy, did I just fuck up. I'm trying to smoke flour. I'm trying to smoke concentrate like flour. And these guys must think I'm the biggest noob idiot now. I took a big chunk that he handed me, and I put it in the wrong thing, and so I just kept the lighter on it and tried to bubble it up, and it wouldn't bubble. I couldn't get it to smoke. They're looking at me like wondering what the hell I'm doing. So I grabbed my torch, dude, and I torched the bowl, and it finally starts to bubble, and I get a little tiny hit off it. And I said to them, I am so sorry. I thought you handed me flour. I didn't realize that was it was in my fingers, and it was crumbling a little bit. It was crumble. And I was like, that's kind of weird. You know, I felt like such a noob ass bitch.
Oh my God.
I couldn't tell you how noobish I felt that I literally told Jim and Frank, I was like, please don't tell anybody this. I was like, I'm Trendy Nate from Trendy Ass Dabbers, and I just did the most noobish thing that I've ever heard anybody ever do with cannabis. That is it. That is, if somebody does that, you laugh and you laugh and you laugh at them. You should all be laughing at me right now in the audience, laughing at me and calling me a noob bitch. So I just want to say this. I love you guys and I appreciate you guys for being nice to me. Thank you. Because I really deserve to be called out for that bullshit. I felt like such a noob. Oh my God. It's so funny, man. In front of these two guys that are just like hardcore, veterans, pro cannabis dudes. And I'm just like, oh, you're big trendy ass dabbers, nay, huh? Yeah, you know what's up. Ugh. A little anecdote to start the morning off.
You know what I find people do when they're dabbing? The biggest mistake they do the first time is they try to pull.
Oh my God, and they burn their fingers? Bro, that is the worst. I felt so bad every time because you're feeling all good from the dab and then you burn your fingers. And I'm like, that ruins the whole goddamn experience, you know? It's your first dab. I've seen so many people do that.
You've been pulling bowls out of bongs for 20 years, and all of a sudden...
You got to remind someone, don't touch this. I know you're going to want to clear the chamber and pull the bowl. You got to talk to them while they're doing the dab because they get high on the dab and they forget instantly. And their brain goes to shit and they go to reach for it. You got to smack their hand down and just be like, no, we told you. That is 900 degrees hot right now.
Yep.
Don't freaking touch it. You're going to be crying for a week.
Number one. Yeah.
Oh, boy. Okay, I've got my dabs ready to go. Cheers, Jiminy. Cheers, Joel Froggy over there in Australia, mate. Let's just give out thoughts and love. Send love out to New Zealand and the flooding. A lot of people affected. Some people got killed over there. And we're going to talk about Russia just shelled a major city in Ukraine again. All right, cheers, guys. I've got 2 dabs going in this.
I love smoking out of my Sherlock pipe. Makes you feel distinguished. Yeah.
I love the way you talk when you're smoking out of your distinguished Sherlock.
That's right, man.
Should
have just coughed. Ruined it.
You're trying to take our gerbs. You're trying to take our gerbs. You take our gerbs.
Joshua, Hey, I hope your day are wonderful.
Hey, Whopper, what's up, buddy? Joshua. WOPR, Whopper. You get it? You get the reference, Joshua? It's from a movie called War Games, and the computer's name was Joshua, but it was called the WOPR, Whopper. It's like War Operations, Preparation,
It's an 80s reference.
whatever.
It's a good movie. You should watch.
I
He
hope your day
stops
is
it at the
wonderful.
end.
That's very nice of someone to say to me. They hope my day is wonderful. It is wonderful when I'm looking at $8,000 profit. I mean, $6,000 profit on $8,000. You spend $8,000 and you make $6,000 back. Sounds like a great investment to me.
I tried to, and I'm not going to talk about it on here.
Harmony is at $22.15. That's 2 cents and a
Joshua.
2 tenths. 2 cents and 2 tenths. Cool, Joshua? But as we sit here and watch this market fly, you wonder if I'm going to be taking money out, and I'm like, no, I don't need it. I don't need to take money out. I should.
What?
I should. If I was a smart investor, I would, but I'm a dumb investor. I'm an idiot. I always make the same mistake. I always leave my money in, and then it all goes to shit.
What if you took the profit out and then just reinvested the 8,000 again?
Yeah, that
What
would be,
happen there?
Take the investment out and leave the profit in. Then you break even.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
That's
And then
even
whatever
better.
happens. That's what my whole philosophy was when I got in. And then I started hearing this concept of store of value, store of value, store of value. You know what that means?
No,
Okay.
to be honest with you.
So when you get paid, what do you do with your paycheck?
Well, I buy things and put some in savings.
Right. Savings. What's the savings? Where do you put your paycheck?
Bank.
Right. Exactly. You put your money in the bank. Store of value.
Yeah.
That's where you store your value. You're storing it in the bank.
Right.
So I've heard over years, from doing this now for 2 years now, somebody or many people talking about crypto as a store of value as opposed to a bank. In other words, instead of putting your paycheck in the bank, you put it in the crypto and you keep your money in the crypto. Then when you need money, you're supposed to take it out of your crypto. My problem is I keep getting paid cash. So I don't need to take anything out of crypto. But I'm storing
Right.
my wealth in crypto in the hopes that it gains more value as time progresses, which, it didn't do for me at first because I bought at the peak of the crypto market. I got in, several months before it peaked, and I kept buying, and then everything crashed. So everything that I bought lost all of its value except for Polygon Matic was the only one that kept a positive profit balance in my out of the 50 cryptos that I bought. Polygon Matic was the only one that I had bought so cheap that it didn't crash below where I had originally bought it at. Harmony crashed below, everything else crashed below. Of course Bitcoin did, and Ethereum and everything. And most of my money was in Ethereum and Bitcoin. What I did was I started transferring I started transferring the weight of my portfolio from Ethereum over to Harmony. So, and Bitcoin over to Harmony, because basically I lost all of my Ethereum behind Celsius. They stole Celsius. Alex Mashinsky stole all of my. Was it Alex Mashinsky? He stole all of my crypto. So 10 Ethereum coins worth $1,600. Alex Mashinsky stole from me, and 2.5 Bitcoins worth $23,000 each and a half. He stole that from me too. So instead of going back and buying a whole bunch of Bitcoin and a whole bunch of Ethereum to make up for it, I decided instead I would start buying Harmony to make up for it, because to me it was a higher risk. Absolutely, it's a higher risk, but with risk comes more return.
So you're trying to make up for that loss?
I'm trying to make up for the loss. I'm trying to make up for the ass fucking that Alex Mashinsky gave me. Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
Okay, I see.
And
Okay.
you know, these guys should be sitting in prison for stealing. They did what they did was they stole. And the way the judge looks at us is like we're criminal for doing business with those criminals. And we don't deserve to have our money back either. The judge is like, he's like, screw all of you too. And we're all just like,
Wow.
whoa, so you give all the money to Alex, the thief?
Huh.
He's not giving us anything. I haven't got a penny back yet from that motherfucker. You're telling me you gave it all back to him? When's he going to start redistributing our crypto back to us? I'll take a goddamn nickel at this point.
Who decided to make that ruling? Was it a certain?
It's a fucking corrupt judge in New York City. Probably a Trump-appointed judge. I'm saying that I don't
Exactly,
know.
right?
I'm saying that I don't know. That was totally out of my ass. And I'm not scared to say that. I'm not ashamed to say that sometimes I'll say things out of my ass, but I will tell you that was totally out of my ass. I don't know. I will tell you this though. It is a piece of shit judge. No matter who appointed them, they are a fucking piece of garbage. And for some reason, they seem to be working for fucking Alex Mashinsky. It's the weirdest
That's
thing.
what I'm thinking.
It's like,
Sounds like
you
they're
claim
working
bankruptcy
against it.
and what, the whole world just caters to you because you claim bankruptcy? I want a meme of Michael from The Office saying, I declare bankruptcy! God, I love that. It's one of my
That's all I
favorite
have to do.
scenes.
That's all you have to do. Yeah.
Dude,
you
that
can't
is
just
the-
yell it.
Michael,
You don't declare
that's
it,
not
but-
how you do it. That's not how this works. That's not how any of this works. Yeah, love that.
Yeah. It's so funny. He just yells and
I like
declares
his
it,
the look in his eye. He looks at everybody first, like he makes sure he has everybody's attention. And like he looks at everybody, like he wants to make sure that they all hear the declaration. Like it's important that I know I'm declaring this, so you all have to. I know that this will only be good if all of you hear this in this room because that's how declaring bankruptcy works. Donald Trump would do something like that. Yeah, I bet you the first time Donald Trump declared bankruptcy, I bet you that's exactly what he did. Bro, and I want that meme. I want Michael doing that. I want the video with Donald Trump's face on him.
Yeah, that'd be.
Oh my God. And the bottom it just says, the first time Donald Trump declared bankruptcy. I declare. Because you know after that he became a professional. He knew exactly how to do it after that. After your first time, shit.
Yeah. And 6 more times.
That Donald Trump obviously handles bankruptcy better than I handle a freaking dab that I think is flour in my fingers.
Well, you know.
I'm never going to let myself live that down. I had to out myself because I keep it real with you guys, and it is the absolute most embarrassing thing that has ever happened to me. I was so... Bro, the oil is still in the downstem. The oil is still in the bowl, man, from that. It's in there.
How do you mistake concentrate for flour? That's incredible. That's because
Well,
of the
my
process.
eyesight's getting worse. It was really dry.
Yeah.
What's the word? Crumble. It was dry crumble, but it was packed.
Yeah.
And I was like, this is like some dank bud, bro. I'm like, this is like the dankest bud. I couldn't believe it. And when I threw it in the bowl, I still thought it was flour. When I put the lighter up, I would have never put the lighter up to it had I known. See, had I known it was concentrate,
Yeah.
at the point that I was holding the lighter up to it, I would have stopped. I was like, whoa, I'm doing a dab? Whoa, I thought this was flour. I would have dumped it out. I would have put it in I would have heated up and put it in my freaking bucket. And, oh my God, 14,200 guys. Where's Harmony? Harmony's at 22:45. Oh my God, man. Holy shit. Dude, what do we have this set at? What do we have this set at right here? What is this? 23, 256. We're way past that. Oh my God, dude. I just felt my mortality. Dude. I mean, you can't make that much money. You know, Alex Mashinsky made sure of that. I'm not going to make that much. Even if the market just totally explodes, it's not going to be all that. I mean, we're talking Bitcoin going up to 25,000, and I got 4 of those bad boys, so that's 100. That's 100,000. There's the 100,000 that Alex fucking stole from me. And I barely have any Ethereum, bro. I don't even think I have a whole Ethereum coin outside of fucking Celsius. All my money is in Harmony and Bitcoin and Cardano. Fucking Matic. He's got my Matic. That motherfucker's got my Matic. But my Cardano is open, and I don't know how much of that I have. Cardano. I hope I have enough of it. Cardano. Yeah, I don't have a lot of Cardano. Hey! Cardano. What? Cardano's up to a... Oh, my average buy-in on Cardano is like $1. Is that what you're saying? Oh, yeah. Yeah, $1. 98.5. So if Cardano goes up to there... Oh, my God, dude. If Cardano goes up to 98.5, what, are you kidding me? Then I got a lot of Cardano then. I mean, right now it's down. My Cardano is down. But I've got... right now I've got $10,000 worth of Cardano. And I hope most of that is sitting in my offline wallet, getting APY. He's got my synthetics, he's got my Litecoin, he's got my Dogecoin. Fucking motherfucker. But
I'm not gonna say it here.
He's got my XRP. Okay, but all the other ones that are out, they're worth, I've got $1,000 of or less, and that's a lot. Of, you know, it's barely any. It doesn't equal. It doesn't come up to anything. You know. So when you look at my this overall 322, dude, I don't have anywhere near 322, bro. I'm like 150. Like I got like 150,000 in crypto, something like that. I hope it's more than that. I hope it's more than that, but it's somewhere between 150 and 200. And I wish I had an accurate. I wish I had an accurate representation of how much I really had. I have a feeling, you know, I don't want to delete. I need to start a whole other freaking... I mean, I guess it could be fun. It takes days to do it, but to set up another account, another portfolio to accurately track. I mean, my offline wallet actually does a pretty good job of that, because that's the actual crypto, but it doesn't show the Harmony. So, okay, my offline wallet shows $123,000. That doesn't show the Harmony, I believe. So, the Harmony is like 60,000, right? Harmony's 68,000. Oh, yeah, bro. I'm at $190,000. Okay. Yeah. Between the Harmony my offline wallet. So it means Alex Mashinsky's got $130,000 of my money, man.
Oh,
Dude, I could open up Celsius and find out exactly where my, because it's going up in Celsius. It's all, this is what is so messed up and stupid about Celsius. I'll say this every time. All they would have ever had to do, once they realized that things were going sour in the market, all they would have ever had to do is not claim bankruptcy, but just freeze their app and let their clients know, look, if you read your terms of service, you'll see it says we can do anything we want. Right? So we're going to freeze the app and we're going to wait for the market to recover. That means you guys are going to have access to your crypto for probably a year. So you better just sit tight and wait. And we would have hated Celsius, but you know what? Right now would have been about the time that they would have been opening that back up. And everything would have been fine. But no, they had to claim bankruptcy. I'm sure they had a loophole in their terms of service where they could have just shut it all down for a while and froze everything. They used to do it. Oh, we're doing maintenance. We're freezing. We won't have access to your crypto for blah, blah, blah. Whatever. 1620, are you kidding me? Bro. 23,600 Bitcoin, guys. $23,600 Bitcoin. $1,620 Ethereum. 39-cent Cardano. 2-cent 248. So 2.25 now. When that says 250. Right? 250 will make that 2.25 pennies of Harmony at 8.7%. So, I mean, I might not have $322,000, but I got $190,000. So, it's not like I think it says 110,000 but that might 118. There it is. Close this stupid window. Why won't you close this window? That is so weird. Oh my god, you guys are... Dude, they just logged me out of my account.
Oh, no. Why, did you put the password in wrong or something?
No. They're just being little bitches.
No.
It's it's a glitch with their software.
Okay.
Come on now. I got a screenshot of it. It's being a little bitch right now. God damn it. $118,000. So he's got $118,000 in mine locked up. The thing that hurts the most, I think, is the Ethereum. Even though, it's funny. It's not the most money. But it's the one to me that I had a lot of, and I wanted to have 10 Ethereum coins, man. And I wanted to ride those all the way up to as far as they were going to go, as a long-term investment. So I worked for that, and now he's sitting on it. He's taken it all away from me. And it's not just from me. He's taken away from almost 500,000 other people. And, you know, it's funny for me. It's not that big of a deal. But imagine somebody who's lost like $500, you know, or $250, but it was so much to them. It meant so much to them because they didn't have a lot of money. You know, those are the people. And he's done it to so many people like that. People that were desperate, people that were trusting him.
Yeah.
And then we have a judge that seems to think that he's some kind of a freaking hero for some reason.
And everything out down there in the States is fucked up. From that to that, it just seems like everything. Holy shit.
So I've got $3,000 of my Dogecoin, $2,000 of my Polkadot, $1,500 of my Ripple, $1,300 of my Litecoin, $1,100 of my Mana, $300 of Uniswap, $250 of Compound, $200 of Ethereum Classic, $110 of Dash, $100 of USD coin, which is cash, BAT token $89, OMG network $69. So like in total, I said it's $118,000. I mean the Bitcoin is 61,000. It's 2.59 Bitcoin, and that's what I don't understand because I swear it was 2.4. I thought it was 2.4, and now it's 2.59. I don't know. Maybe I was wrong, or maybe it's going up. But like I said, if they had just sat there and waited and not lied to people, and wow, dude, holy shit, man, my portfolio is crazy right now, and just not lied to people. God damn. Everybody would have been fine, dude, and he could have just, you know, stopped using us like his personal piggy bank, which is what he did, and stopped. When he got so greedy, what that guy did with money. Cyber? Is that Cyber? Oh no, I thought Cyber was here for a second. Well, I heard my voice coming back for a second. I thought maybe Cyber had come on.
Oh. Strange.
Dude, the market is just exploding, going straight up right now.
Well, hope it keeps going.
Well, you know, people are analyzing it all the time, and I highly recommend that anybody interested in what's going on with crypto pay attention to the people who are uploading this great information. Let's see what Lark Davis is saying.
Massive news for crypto this week. Ethereum upgrade, Polygon's new wallet, crazy stats, Tron news, Injective news, Aave news, Aptos news, and more. Make sure to stick around as well for the last story because it is both huge and also shocking in that it goes against basically everything that analysts have been expecting.
Okay, here's the last story.
In the despair, the U.S. economy grew by 2.9% in Q4. What? That's higher than the 2.6% which was expected. The USA only saw 2 negative growth quarters in Q1 and Q2 last year. In Q3 and Q4 were both actually positive in terms of growth. So inflation, it's falling in the USA, job growth remains steady in the USA, and the Fed is nearing the end of their rate hike cycle. Crazy. All of this provides the necessary narratives to pump up the markets, and markets are, you know, so much of it's about narratives, man, and these are the narratives the market wants to see. And while many still fear a recession in 2023, the data is showing that may not actually end up being the case, or if it is the case, then the recession could actually end up being quite a shallow one, not the, you know, new Great Depression that a lot of people were fearing. Okay, that's it. Subscribe now. See you next time.
Whatever, dude. One hour ago,
in this video,
Bitcoin
I'm gonna
diamond pattern.
And talk to you guys about this diamond pattern that Bitcoin is forming right now. And a diamond pattern very simply means that you have a horizontally tilted diamond looking formation laying
Doc
like
Hollandaise.
this.
Ducky!
Usually you always have
Good to see you this morning and every morning.
Good to see you too,
Hope
bro.
you are doing it, my man.
Thank you.
a big move in the middle right here. And if you are a subscriber of mine since the last few years, then you should know everything about this diamond pattern already. But in just a couple of minutes, I'm gonna go through every single detail about this diamond pattern. But first, I want to talk about the fact that Bitcoin is getting some good movements towards the upside right now. Wow, exactly right now as I'm recording this, we're seeing a small little pump here. We might even see the breakout. Look at that, guys. So basically, if we break to the upside here, then we're gonna see a very good move potentially. That's what we're looking at. But before I go into that, I want to show you my Bitcoin long positions. Look at this, guys. The amount of money I'm making on Bybit right now is just absolutely astonishing. And I know that you guys are making money as well. So big shout out, which is like $70,000 that we made, guys. And big shout out to you guys if you are making money. Leave a comment down below in the comment section. How much money,
Shut
you
up.
guys?
God.
I think we're doing absolutely phenomenal. And for everyone who is in the United States, if you cannot sign up to Bybit, I would suggest you go and sign up to BitGet. I have a link down below to BitGet
BitGet.
as well. And
Never heard of that one. Bitget.com. You guys that want to trade, long and short the market.
And here we can
There you
see,
go.
wow, that was a pretty crazy move we just saw right there, guys. Bitcoin went all the way up. This is a 3-minute chart, by the way. 23.6 thousand. And then we're now seeing a rejection off of that. So let's see if this could lead to a further downtrend here or not. Usually it actually does. But yeah, so if you are in a region that Bybit does not support, I would suggest you use BitGet. And with my BitGet link, you will get.
Oh, this was
thousands of
an hour
dollars
ago.
in
He doesn't. This was before this happened, and now we're at
if you wanna sign up with your
23.6.
Email, you get like $15 that you can actually withdraw if you want. So it's like.
So you're getting more up to the
why
moment
not?
reporting with me, guys, than Carl the Moon. There you go.
All right, guys, so let's talk about the Bitcoin price. Let me go into this chart here. You can see that Bitcoin is getting a small little rejection here, and I want to talk about this diamond pattern. So usually it's called a diamond
Hollandaise.
bottom or a diamond top,
Well
meaning
done.
that usually
Up to
it
date.
signals
Yep.
the top of a run, which means that something like this would be to be expected, right? Sometimes it's at the bottom. But it can also act as a half staff pattern, which means that it acts as a bull flag like this. So if we break to the upside, the target would actually be $25,700. So that would make us a lot of money here. So if we see that, that's a 10%. That's a 10% move. And if we want to make a trade here,
Crumble's hard to work with.
we could enter.
There we go.
If we break above a certain level,
I'll
here,
put it in your
some
bowl.
volume or
I'm just kidding.
enter on a retest.
I deserve
let's say
that,
25,
bro. I so deserve
23.5
that.
here approximately. We want to take profit up here at let's say 25.7, so that's a 9%.
At least it was a
gain.
clean
And
bowl
of
I
course,
put
if
it
we
in.
break down, I would say if we break down below
Right.
this point here, 22.9, that would mean we should get out of this trade. So this means here that we're risking this for potentially gaining this, and that is basically the fundamentals of trading, right? We wanna potentially win more than we could potentially lose, so the risk reward looks great. So that's what I think here.
It's always
And
just
I'm
so
gonna take
basic.
this
It always
thing
just is
on-
boiled down
on
to
the
something so
Bybit
basic.
and
We want to win more than we lose.
you
That's
can
the
put
trading
in
thing.
front of it. And if we were to break to the downside,
That's like the rule of life.
Wow.
Definitely a possibility. We do have the big bearish divergence here, as I've talked about before. If we go to the daily, I would say that we're quicker. First of all, there's a bearish divergence there, and if we go to the 4-hour, here there's also bearish divergence. So if we break down, I would think we're very likely to come down to probably these levels here with some previous resistance there, turning into support. So we would basically do this, right? So $21,000, that could be like a 7-8% yield. So that would be of course a pretty decent correction, and that's why I'm happy that I've taken some profits here, because if you break down, I already made so much money. I already made a good, profit. If we were to break up, we make insane money. Look at this, guys. We have hundreds of thousands of dollars in profits waiting to scale. That's a 200K here. If we break up to the next target, we're gonna make $1 million probably here. Like this money will be fantastic. So make sure that
We're breaking up, guys.
have a Bybit account.
You
or
understand?
a
This is
Bitget
after
account
we've broken
right
upwards.
now. Very important if you wanna follow my trades here. Obviously, it's only my opinion. This is what I'm doing. I'm not.
I hope I
necessarily
reinvested
recommending
enough
anything. I just want you guys to know what I'm doing. That's why you
justify
subscribe to me.
what
And
I got
press the
ripped off,
notification
you
bell,
know?
because with the notification bell,
It
you
never
always
will,
get my
because
latest
that's $100,000
updates very,
of
very quickly
pre-invested that
before
I'll
everyone
never
else.
be able to get back.
And
I'll only
I
get
wanna,
back what they give
tell you
me.
the following. If you want to learn how to
Dude, nobody fucking cares. Shut up. God, we just give us the TA and shut the fuck up and quit trying to market everything, man. Okay.
What? Boom, boom, boom.
All right, you guys ready to smoke? No law regarding cannabis. Jiminy, cheers. Reese, Docky, Hollandaise, cheers. Everybody in the Rumble Sphere. Cheers.
Yes.
Michael Heskey. Cheers, nay. Doc Hollandaise. Cheers.
Wow, I think I waited too long.
Shit.
That's going to be really flavorful.
Turkey bit.
Michael
2 out of 10.
Heskey. Cheers, Trendies.
Cheers, Michael.
Doc Hollandaise. I love that water stream in front of you. Really cool effect.
Here, wait. It's not on there right. It should be more like... It should be more like this.
It's supposed to go over the table. It's supposed to like perfectly.
Even if it's just on the edge like that, it's fine. Because then I can just go like this. It looks so cool. I go like that. Magic. Oh, magic. Magic. There's the water.
That's dope. I don't know if anybody's
Doc
Actually,
Hollandaise.
if I went more like...
So cool, man. Doc Hollandaise. Ha ha ha.
Yeah, it's cool. That's cool too.
It'd be really cool if, I don't know how you would do this, but if you had software where you could have that superimposed underneath whatever you put on top of it, so you could like put your coffee cup down and it would look like it was sitting on the water.
Yeah.
I don't know how that would, I'm not sure how that would work.
Yeah. That'd be cool. Yeah, that would be badass.
Superimposing something. Not sure if that's right.
Yeah, no, I can use that as a background. You're right. I could totally do that. I could do it. And this software would let me
really?
do it. Yeah, let me try it right now. Here.
Oh,
Let me
really?
try it right now. Let me see. Will this one let me use? No, this one doesn't have. Oh wait, linked sources. It doesn't have that. This particular one, I've got other ones that have different backgrounds, but this one doesn't have it. This one's got, a background thing, but it doesn't. I've got ones where you could just put in your own background and shit, which I've done. I did my own room. It was really cool. in California.
Yeah, sure.
But this doesn't. This one doesn't do it. It's what software was it that was allowing me to do that? Oh, Manycam. When I used Manycam, that allowed me to do it, and there might have been some other software that was letting me do that too. Oh no. I think it's just Manycam. And then I think you could put a video behind you. And I would be able to put the video of that behind me, and then the coffee cup would be sitting in the water.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, that would be cool, bro.
You
That
could
would be
bonk
cool.
this off that too. You could put the bump in.
The except the table, I don't know if the table. I don't know. You have to adjust the green screen and stuff behind it. But like here I can mess with my background with a couple of. There's a couple of settings here. So weird. Why was that so loud? I just came back through here. Yeah, this doesn't really do anything. If I had a green screen behind me, this would be different. Background fill. Bro, why am I hearing myself come back through your...
I don't know.
all of a sudden? Really loud, bro. It's like blasting me when it does. CoffeeZilla's $10 million studio.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to 221C Baker Street.
I've
home of the
gotta
$10
see
million
this.
studio. I'm your host, CoffeeZilla. And today, we are exposing and coming clean on exactly what the $10 million studio is, who made it, everything about it, guys. I really felt, and sorry for the long intro, by the way, because this may be the last time you look at the $10 million studio with your naive eyes. With the eyes that don't know the full story. I wanted to come clean, guys, because
I'm doing another dab.
on this show I talk a lot about fakes. Talk a lot about fakers, liars, cheaters, people who aren't telling you the full truth. Well, you're told the truth, but one of the things I say is like, look, you can never believe it.
Yeah,
I'll
last
tell you.
one was kind of.
The truth is, guys. Well, why don't I show you?
There's the $10 million studio. I knew it.
The truth is, it's been a green screen all along.
Of course it has.
Or hasn't. See, that's what many of you have believed for a very long time. And I've been purposely avoiding the question because I didn't think you guys were ready for the truth. That ends today. All this chicanery.
All right.
Lies in today. The video you've been seeing this whole time is neither real nor is it fake.
Whatever.
It was a fake of the real. This is the real $10 million studio. And I know what you're saying. That looks exactly like the $10 million studio. But what happened was I've been faking a real studio while actually being inside of the real studio. See, I put a green screen right behind me in this room right where we sit right now, and then I projected the exact same room. Why would I do that? To create a little green spill. Guys, green spill is the telltale sign of a fake set. But the truth was, it was all a facade to throw off the people who want to
Cheers.
know my next
No
move.
longer got a cannabis. Cheers,
And I
Jiminy.
don't
Cheers,
want
everybody in
to.
the chats.
But in the process of throwing them off my scent, I lied to you guys, and I'm finally ready to come clean about it. See, the truth is, it was never a green screen. Green tape right here.
Hippie chic.
It was always real. This is proof right here. If it was a green screen, this wouldn't exist. And I know what you're thinking. Maybe that's a fake object. Maybe you CGI'd that in, right? Maybe that's what you're thinking to yourself. You think it's Steven? You CGI'd that in. Incorrect. Since I'm always telling people not to trust anybody, I thought I might as well come clean about this too. So yeah, what I have on under here is a green shirt, and now many of you are thinking, oh, that's clever, Steven. You just got yourself a blue screen. Many of you know that there's also a blue screen available, and you're like, well, you faked the green screen, then you painted your wall blue. But that too is incorrect. See, I thought of everything to prove myself to you guys here today. And I just figured the only way I could is just with complete transparency.
He's totally
and
on a
honesty.
screen right now. It's like you could
The
see.
truth is, guys, I really do have the $10 million studio. It's all real. I was just faking it for a while in order to throw people off my scent. I didn't want them to fully understand what we had going on here. But on this most auspicious of days, I'm finally ready to come clean. I've just been bamboozling you guys the whole time. Lying to you guys, a ruse within a ruse. Okay? So, I'm sorry about that.
If
I
it's a
hope I can
$10 million
earn your
studio,
trust.
why is it an
And, to all of
unfinished
you who've been
freaking
wondering
warehouse?
How I do such incredible virtual production.
Where'd the 10 million go
It's just
into?
because it's easier to be real.
Are the
It's
air
easier to
ducts
not fake this kind of stuff.
internally
You think I
lined
fake
with
this?
gold and diamonds?
No. So guys, don't forget to pump the stock. Zilla
Pump the
is
stock?
new this year.
Dude,
It's just not on a green screen.
what a piece of shit. Wow, bro. What a piece of shit. I wonder what kind of comments he got.
He's like a little dog. Little Pekingese dog. He looks like.
Dude, if that was a $10 million studio, he could just walk around. He just get up off of his chair and go back there and walk.
Yeah.
Like if you guys thought this was a green screen, I could go outside and go walk around outside and be like, hey, you know.
Yeah. Take the camera off of the computer and just walk.
I should
around.
call this the $1 million studio. Just to taunt him and tease him. And then like turn the camera around so like I'm facing that room, that living room have you ever seen the living room that's right there, Jiminy?
Yeah, I mean, I think I have. Yeah, when you're showing the.
No, not the room that I'm sitting in.
Oh.
No,
I remember back in the day there was a room that had like a cool like statue in the wall. Like it was like.
Yeah.
Wasn't that statue? It was
Yeah.
like an engraving or something.
That's it. That's that room. That room is the room I would be sitting in front of with that camera facing that room. And bro, it looks like a palace in there. It looks like the Taj Mahal.
Yeah, I know. I do remember that. That's years ago. It's fun to remember
The
that.
camera, where's my camera? I don't know if my camera is in a.
It's like it's like some sort of what is it, goddess or some sort of something in the wall. Like,
Yeah. Yeah. It's a naked woman in the
Yeah.
wall. She's
but
it's
dope,
a
though. It's
badass.
classical, like classic style.
I don't think I'm gonna be able to.
Roman.
Let me see
I
here.
don't know what the hell
Let me just see. I don't think this is gonna.
In this video, I'm gonna sit down here and talk to you guys
In
about
this video. It's right in there. Oh, there's the fan. And there's the couch. In this video. There's the fan again. See, I got a $1 million studio, and there's the real fan, bitch. That fan is actually real. There's the windows back there. We were looking between the cracks of my monitors. In this video, but my cable's not long enough to reach over there. Oh, almost, bro. Almost. Oh, you can almost see it back there, bro. But you know what? I've been wanting to turn around. I mean, it's nice to show the deer and things when they're... Ooh, look at my nice roof. It's fucking badass, bro. It's badass, bro. It's badass, bro. That's badass, bro. Yeah, bro, that's badass.
Yeah, it is.
Badass, bro.
I remember that. I remember when we walked around there. You were on live, or yeah, I think it was live. You walked around the house. I remember that. Or you were running around it because it's so big. Because it's like a football field. You could like run in the floor.
Oh, you were watching that time when I was running inside here?
Yeah. Oh, years ago. Yeah.
That's funny.
That's what I'm talking about. Yeah. I remember it. I don't know why.
I was running. Iron Lungs McGee was here.
Yeah.
Iron
That's right. Oh man, I haven't seen him for years. Oh, well,
Wait, why isn't this working? Oh, that's such a reason.
I'll never remember Gibbon. Rip. Did not know who did that.
Yeah, you know, I just figured out I can get this camera over there to show that room. I can do it. I could totally do it. I have to take it off the stand.
Your mom's gonna be pissed. You walk around the house with the camera. Hey.
No, I'm not going to walk around. I'm going to just mount it on the other side of my monitors. This thing's got a clip on it. We'll reach through like this. And I'll just run it under these cables here.
I also remember that night you were stuck there. You didn't have any bud, and you were waiting on bud to come. And it's like, so I put up like a weed protest. And like, this is weird. You don't have any weed? Like, what the fuck? Because you were in Florida or California, so you didn't have any smoke.
Right?
And I'm like, what? You don't have anything to smoke? What?
Okay, here we go.
I was like, no, I'm not smoking until you get some. This is too weird.
Oh, I can't even reach that. I gotta do it like that.
I had like a weed protest.
Cannabis protest.
Yeah, cannabis protest.
Yeah. Oh, God bless him. It's almost wants to work. It almost wants to work, but this other monitor...
Grab this stuff with this cannabis on.
Ooh, that's close. There's the room right there. Now, let me make that bigger here. Would that be possible? Let's see, it's reflecting off of my plexiglass, and then it's got all this crap over it. There we go.
Yeah, no.
See that room right there, but it's got like, you can't tell because there's like plexiglass, but it's like really beautiful, and it's got like there's like a big fan, and like there's a woman's working for my dad over there. She's like feeding my dad. There's like a table with like stuff on it. It's unreal. Anyway, let's see what else is going on. Let's see if I back up around here. I mean, this room is nice, but that room over there is like Italian marble on the walls. Big old beautiful fireplace. Dude, it's totally Mac Daddy in there. Mac Daddy. It's like Mac Daddy, bruh. My mom's like a pimp. My mom's like a pimp, yeah. My mom's totally like a pimp. My mom's like pimping.
Yeah, she did a good job on that house. Whoever designed that is.
My mom designed the house. I'm telling you, my mom designed it.
Yeah, we were there because I didn't know. Because I remember we were there. You're like, "I'm going to visit my parents." I'm like, okay, and then you're like, live from hell. I'm like, okay, cool. And all of a sudden, I'm looking at this house, like, dude, that's not a house. That's a palace. I'd never seen it before. Like,
Crazy ass house. Yeah, it's a crazy house.
that's why I remember it, because it was like, holy shit.
Hippie chick cheers. Hippie cheek. Harmony, 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 harmony. I wonder where my overall investment is percentage wise on that $8,000 investment. Let's look at the overall percentage of that. It is at 79.35%. Boom. Boom. My trade's at almost 80%. My trade. Fire off a trade. Fired off a trade. $8,000 is now $14,370. And if you had $8,000 several days ago, 2 weeks ago, and you were listening to me and you did what I did, then you now are the proud owner of $6,370 more dollars on top of your $8,000. That is an 80% return so far on your investment in less than 3 weeks. I did it with crypto and Harmony One and Peter Schiff can suck my dick. Because you know Peter Schiff and Jim Cramer say that crypto has no value.
Hippie chick. This trade is really working for you.
Yep.
Awesome.
It is, hippie chick. It really is. It is. I'm glad I listened to me. If I had just listened to me, I would have $6,000 more right now. Oh, that's right. Actually, it's more than 6,000. It's not just that trade. I did 4 trades, right? So that one's at 6,300. Okay, then this one here is at 1,700. So that puts us at 8,000 profit over those two. Then this one's at 12.5. So that puts us at 10.5 profit. And then this is 6.5 is now 8.5. So that's two. So that's $12,000 profit over all of those trades. $12,000 profit, at least overall. $12,000 profit over the 4 trades. And if anybody wants to see those 4 trades, here, allow me to put them up there where you can see them. Perfect, right there. Make that a little smaller. So you can see the progression. Now they've gone up, so let's refresh the page. It went from 14, 0, 11, 7, 12, 5, 8, 5. Now it's 14, 3, 12, 2, 13, 0, and 8, 9. So they've all gone up since that last refresh. So it's more than one trade working out for me. It's these 4 trades have done me really well. What, $12,000 profit across all of them. If I pulled all my money out right now, I'd have an extra $12,000. How's that for a business move? For somebody who doesn't know what the heck he's doing. Notlin says, cheers, trending nation. Bottom of the hour. Hey, man, I'm really enjoying these dabs of this. I'm smoking this True Black. It's calming, but it doesn't make me go to sleep. But it is calming. It is relaxing. I think I'm just going to smoke a bong rip. Got some packed already. What do you know? Cheers, Jiminy. Cheers, Hippie Chick. Cheers, Notlin, who's Hippie Chick, in the chats on both Rumble and the regular chats. Cheers, everybody. Oh, wait. Can we fix this? How many people are watching? Okay. Cheers. All 9 of you. Cheers. Okay, Mom.
Doc Hollandaise.
Love you.
Cheers, bro. Hippie chick. Cheers. Hippie chick. Happy beautiful Sunday.
Oh, that's right. Today's Sunday.
Oh, Sunday morning, it's 9 o'clock. I bet you know my old Rumble people aren't watching. They're probably at church. Conservatives, right? I think
The bridge is open to my my spring down in my neighborhood where people go to hang out on the weekends. It's got a beach and barbecue area and shit. Yeah, that's open now. So you don't have to drive around to get there. It makes it really convenient.
nice.
Yeah, it's probably going to be blowed up today. Man, there's probably going to be a bunch of people there. Dude, my portfolio is insane right now. I don't understand where this money's coming from on my offline wallet. It is so weird. It only shows. I should be able to figure this out. It shows Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum. Oh, that's where the extra money's coming from. I got it. It's this Ethereum. Okay, there should be what, like $10,000 in there? Let me see. There should be like 10,000 here. That's the discrepancy. 2, 3, 4. There's 4,000, 5,000. There's 5,000 right there. Okay. 5,000. There's 6,000. There's 7,000. So there's roughly, okay, so that's where it just doesn't. Why can't they just total it all up? Who writes the software? They're such idiots. I don't understand these morons, why this is so challenging for them to just give you the total of all the crypto that's in a wallet in one place. You guys don't understand how frustrating that is. When you have different networks of different cryptos, like I've got something somewhere, there's several $1,000s of it, and I'm not going to be able to see it in my wallet, so I have to go to MetaMask and see if I can figure out which network that extra crypto is sitting on, because according to this offline wallet, I've got there's an extra like $3,000 or $4,000 somewhere. Oh, wait, the MetaMask does total up. My bad. The MetaMask totals up. So it's going to total up to what? Like, it was totaling up to like $8,000, if I remember correctly. So let me see. Okay, there's my Harmony 1. There's some of it is sitting right there. But that's not what I'm looking for. So that's the Harmony. We're looking for... Well, I could just go to portfolio site. Just go to the portfolio site. It'll just bring it up. There it is. Okay, so this says, according to this, 10,000. There it is. The $10,000, not including my Harmony, which is also in that wallet. Crazy, right? So this is what's up. Okay, I just found that money. What's going on is it's all totaled up under Ethereum because they're all the same kind of coin, which is an RC20. So they put all the other coins under Ethereum, under the Ethereum column, but the Ethereum column doesn't report the total of all the coins to your wallet for some stupid freaking reason. You have to go on to MetaMask to go see every coin that's under Ethereum. Well, when they total it all up, it's 10,600. It's not what I came up with, but they're coming up with 10,000. And the reason why, these are updated prices on the MetaMask, and my Matic is now $3,200. My storage is now $1,300. Everything's up. So when you total all that up, yeah, it makes sense, right? Here's what's messed up. That wallet is also holding like $16,000 worth of Harmony and not adding that to the total on the wallet total. So I have to go and look at my other total to figure out what I really have. And when I do all the math and I figure it all out right now, it looked like it was somewhere around $190,000 worth. Now, my portfolio will give us the loss right here. This thing we're looking at right here, that's my portfolio, over the total of, including what Alex Mashinsky stole from me, from Celsius. It'll give us the total profit loss. In other words, it'll say where I'm at as far as in the negative total from what I've invested. It'll say how much money I've invested total, right? All we got to do is click on the portfolio. And the thing about that is, some of those losses are incurred in Celsius too, right? Because it's almost 3 Bitcoin sitting in there. So my worst performer is Bitcoin, and he's got 3 of them. So he's also taken some of my loss on their platform, right? But that loss is still reported in my portfolio. So that goes against my overall percentage, right? I don't have access to that loss. It's interesting, right? It's overall, it's a loss, of course it is. But here's where the numbers sit. Now, the last time I checked, I mean, not the last time, but when I checked with you guys about a month ago, I remember telling you guys, this is how much money I put in total, and this is how much I'm in the negative right now. All time, what I've put in total, including what's sitting in Celsius, is $523,000. That number probably hasn't changed that much. That's $500,000 that I've put into crypto. Okay? I've put $500,000 in. In other words, if I make $500,000 out, then I've broken even. So keep that in mind. Okay, it's $500,023,000. But when we checked that a month ago or 2 months ago, whatever, it was like $250,000 negative. My all-time profit. Now it's $200,878, so it's $50,000 less. Since then, my portfolio has gone up $50,000. However, I've also put purchases into this to the tune of $35,000, 30, whatever it was, it was the 20, 30, yeah, 30, 30, whatever the full investment was, say $34,000, right? So do you subtract that from my all-time profit? Maybe. I don't know. My point is this: I know exactly where I need to be in order to break even and to be in recovery from what Alex Mashinsky and Celsius did to me. And I'll let you guys know as soon as it happens. When I'm at, when my portfolio is at all-time profit, it'll be $523,000. When that's where and that won't be how much money I have, but when my portfolio, when this number reads that, that's when I will be broken even on all my investments. So it says 323.6, 323.5. The question is it going to keep going up right now? What's the market going to do? Or is it all going to drop? Am I going to lose this investment I just made? It just takes a couple of whales to decide to just, make some money really fast. They'll do it. And they're like, oh, I want to make some extra cash and buy this and buy that. I want to have this and have that. So screw everybody in the market. It's got to go up $200,000 for me to be at zero, have my $500,000 back. I remember seeing that number right there at 420, which is basically the highest my portfolio's ever been. Even if I hit 420, I'll still be $100,000 under. That's the money. That's the money that Celsius is holding. My profit, basically. And it's not just that, man. Those were really good performing cryptos that are sitting in Celsius. I've got the synthetics in there that blows up, and I've got the Polygon Matic in there is going to blow up, and my Ethereum, which is probably going to go up to $5,000 if not more again. Oh my God, my Ethereum would be worth so much, but then the Bitcoin. I got 2.5 Bitcoins sitting in there. Kind of excited to get these new cameras. The first camera is going to arrive today sometime. Second camera is going to be on Monday, I think. They said they deliver it. But this is the way I look right now is just unacceptable. I'm always blurry. I realize that. We could do so much better. And this show deserves it, You guys deserve it. If you're watching 3 times a day, I wouldn't be surprised if people don't watch because it's not clear, I've had people complain about it before. In fact, hey man, I'll make a wager right now that within a week or less of going live with the new cam, people will come in that usually that haven't been coming in and will compliment the camera. You know, even if it's not subliminal, but if it's subconscious, and they don't even realize that that's not why they were watching, but they're like, they see it's clear and they're like, oh, I can finally see what's going on, you know?
Yeah, for sure. Because I remember the old house, that was really cool because they had all this stuff displayed around, you know, the guitars and bongs and shit, the cool cabinet that lit up.
I was thinking about hanging a guitar here, but I wouldn't have enough space. But then again, this whole thing, I want to change everything. I don't like being in this little box,
No,
you
obviously
know?
not.
Um,
The cave was supposed to be a temporary deal.
I'd love to just disassemble it, even if it's just temporarily, and start broadcasting from the $1 million studio. That'd be so funny. Broadcasting from the $1 million studio. It's probably more like a $1.5 million studio, but
Jeff Land. When they can see you with a new camera and no shot, the views are gonna skyrocket.
no shirt.
Cheers.
Right. No, thank you. They don't want that. My best performer is Matic, of course. One. I just say Matic. My best performer is Harmony One. It's 28% overall, plus 28% right now with the market still trying to recover, and it's my profit on it is $15,000 total on all of my Matic. Did I say Matic again? On all of my Harmony, I mean. God, I keep saying Matic instead of Harmony. I don't know how good Matic's doing. I don't think I'm doing that good on it. Matic is $9,400 profit right now. Between those two, those are the only two keeping me alive right now. Nothing else. Not a single other crypto is in profit. It's unbelievable. Not a single other one. Every other crypto that I own. Bro, there are, I'm telling you, almost 50 cryptos on that list. And the only two that are in profit, the only two that I purchased underneath, on the average, where they are right now, Matic and Harmony. It's funny, both cryptos that have two names, Polygon Matic and Harmony One. They both have two names. That's weird, isn't it? Dude, what the market just dropped big time, man, because I see it in my portfolio. 323.1. 323, man. I should show my mom that. Look at this portfolio, man. Happy 710, yes.
Holy shit, it's snowing like crazy.
Snowing?
Oh yeah, it's been snowing for like a week, like non-stop. It's just covered everything. It's just
Sounds depressing now.
it is. It can be.
Do you see any kids outside playing in the snow?
No, not anymore. Back then when I was a kid, we used to get up and put snow pants on and stuff, but now they are, I mean I don't look for kids, but I don't see kids run around the streets and stuff like we did.
Right.
We didn't give a shit. We just made snow forts and stuff. But I've never seen. Mind you, I don't go. I don't think kids do that kind of stuff anymore. Even hockey, street hockey. You don't see that anymore. I think it's illegal actually. I'm not sure.
I need to figure out how to report these losses on my taxes. How to get a tax break from crypto losses. Can you write off your crypto losses? Learn how. Crypto taxes explained. Cryptocurrency taxes. Crypto tax loss harvesting. Save money on your taxes. This guy does it in 4 minutes. That's what I'm looking for.
So you lost money on your cryptocurrency investments. Happens to the best of us. Watching your portfolio fall feels terrible, but crypto losses can actually help you save thousands of dollars on your tax return. In this video, we'll explain everything you need to know about the tax benefits of crypto losses. We'll also break down a simple method that can help you find your tax saving opportunities. Stay tuned, you're watching CoinLedger. Can I write off my crypto losses? When you dispose of your cryptocurrency, you incur capital gain or loss depending on how its price has changed since you originally received it. If the price has gone up, you'll incur capital gain, which is subject to capital gains tax. If the price has gone down, you'll incur a capital loss, which actually comes with tax benefits. Crypto losses can offset against an unlimited amount of your capital gains across any form of property, stocks, real estate, and crypto, as long as it's within the same tax year. If you have a net loss for the year, you can offset up to $3,000 of your other income. Any net loss above this amount can be carried forward to offset capital gains and income in future tax years. Let's look at a simple example to better understand how this works. Sam has $10,000 of capital gains for the year from trading
Sam
stocks.
Bankman-Fried, that's who I would think
In
of when
addition,
he says
Sam
that.
holds XYZ coin, which is trading at a $10,000 loss. Sam sells his XYZ coin to offset his capital gains. As a result, Sam now has $0 of net capital gains for the year. Depending on Sam's tax bracket, claiming this loss can lead to some serious savings. Of course, you can't claim a loss if you're still holding on to your crypto. You'll need to dispose of your coins to claim the loss on your taxes. You can do this by selling your crypto, trading it for another cryptocurrency, or using it to make a purchase.
Okay, so I don't have to claim
What if I
anything.
don't want to sell my crypto.
Right.
Some of you might be saying, hey, my crypto might be down, but I still believe in its long-term potential.
Right,
I'm
that's
not
me.
sure I want to sell right now.
Right.
Most tax professionals agree that at this time, you can sell your crypto, claim a loss, and buy back in sometime after. For more information, check out our
I don't want to
video
do
on
that.
tax loss harvest.
I don't want to sell my crypto, dude. The market's going
Sam
up.
has $10,000 of capital gains for the year from trading stocks.
Wait.
In addition, Sam holds, what if I don't want to sell my crypto? Some of you might be saying, hey, my crypto might be down, but I still believe in its long-term potential. I'm not sure I want to sell right now. Most tax professionals agree that at this time, you can sell your crypto.
Bro. A dude locked up $100,000 worth of my freaking crypto in a goddamn bankruptcy. I don't have access to it. So I'm going to count that as a freaking loss, right? Shouldn't I? Or should I? I'm just going to ask my freaking accountant. Today's Sunday. I can't call my accountant. I'll send him an email. I'll just explain it just like I just said it. You know? And I'll just be like, lost lost $100,000 behind a bankruptcy. I don't know if I'm going to get it back or not. Does that get reported or not? I mean, I and I put all my money. They're going to be like, "Where'd you put all your money?" I put it all into crypto. It's just sitting there. It's not like I've spent it. It's not like I've spent my money. And you look at it that way, it's kind of weird. So I don't know how they look at that. You know, I bought all this freaking crypto. I bought $500,000 worth of
That's
crypto.
a documented loss.
It's a documented loss. What if he gives me some of it back? What if I get like 70% of it back? Then what do I do?
Hippie chick. Claim income. Hippie chick. It's all about your proof of loss to claim the loss.
Proof of loss? I mean, in bankruptcy, I could show the money is locked up in Celsius. I could show the purchases that I made, and I can show them the bankruptcy statement. You know. I think my father's having an issue. That's why I keep looking over there.
Hippie chick. A bankruptcy statement will suffice as proof of loss.
Proof of loss? Yeah. So I can just produce that court document that shows they've filed bankruptcy, and the document that shows how much of my crypto is sitting in there, which they produced and sent to me. I've actually got it printed up here. And, you know, see how that plays out.
Hippie chick. It will be at cost is your basis for your loss computation.
God, man, hold on. can't believe I just had to get up to do what I just did, man. But my dad's been sitting there tapping his hand on the table, the glass table, and he's eventually gonna wear his fingers out. He's just a nervous tick, and the woman that's in there working, she didn't even just think to go get a towel and put it under his hand to protect his hand from that. I had to go do it myself. Fucking A, dude. So unprofessional. I can't believe we paid for this. Fuck, man. I'm really angry right now. I think I need to go. Hey, I love you guys. I will see you on the next show. You guys take care, okay? Thanks for watching. I love you. And, oh, I still got coffee left. Hashtag check your coffee. Hashtag keep it open. Hashtag say something. Do something.
Hippie chick. Hashtag keep it open.
Thank you, hippie chick.
Jeff Land. Hashtag keep it open.
Hey, Jeff, thank you. Hashtag keep it open. Hell yeah.
Casper. Hashtag keep it open.
Hey, that's right, Jimmy. Hell yeah. 3 hashtag keep it opens. That's a lot. You guys, trust me, you don't want me here right now. I'm better off to take a break. Go talk to my mom.
Oh my god.
Woodchuck Montrose. Hashtag keep it open.
Really, Woodchuck Montrose? Really?
Hippie chick. Feel better.
That's just too many of you. People. Typing hashtag keep it open. I'm gonna stay. Too many of you people with your support for me. How dare you? How dare you continually support this show with and by showing your undying love by typing hashtag keep it open in the chat for me. Thank you. I appreciate that. So, I can't wait to get the new camera. Oh my goodness gracious. That's going to be so fun. I do want to go talk to my mom.
We're coming up to bottom of the hour.
Yeah.
Jeff Land.
That's going to have to wait a second.
Let's get trendy today.
Okay, we will. Give me 1 second.
Woodchuck Montrose. You are the show.
You are the show. You are the way. You are the way. Oh my god.
Yeah, my mom's gone. Talk to my sister, man. Just bear with me. Hey. I'm on my show right now. I'm sitting here. Lusto was feeding Dad, and for like the past 10 minutes, I've been hearing like tapping, and I keep looking over, and I'm like, I think that's Dad tapping his hand on the table. I'm like, hand? Because he's beating his fingers against the freaking glass table. I'm like, is she going to do something about it? And I'm sitting here doing my show. You know, I'm busy. And I keep looking over, and he's still doing it. 10 fucking minutes of him beating his fingers against the table. I got up, and I got a towel, and I put it under his hand. She said, thank you. And I'm like, why do I have to do this? What are we paying you for? So mom's not here, and I just had to process because I'm shaken, basically. Right, right, right. Oh yeah, that's exact. You're right. Yeah. Nope. No, you know what? Listen, she's not a dog. She doesn't need to be trained right at the moment it fucking happens. You know, she can be spoken to by her boss next week for all I fucking care. But I don't want to have to fucking see this again. You know? Exactly. Exactly. Yeah, because trust me, you do not want me talking to her right now. You know, I just almost ended my show. And I was like, I need to go. And they're all like, no, keep it open, keep it open, keep it open. And I'm like, okay. Well, this guy said, oh, I need to go talk to my mom. And I got up, and mom was she's at the store grocery shopping, I forgot. So I was like, I gotta call my sister. I mean, just put a fucking towel under his hand, you know? Just put a fucking towel under his hand. It would have taken her 3 seconds, you know? And, you know, this is what I'm gonna do. I clean the table. I clean the table now, you know, and I make it all nice and everything. I do it every night. Clean the floor, clean the table just about. And I'll put a nice soft towel on the table. It'll always be there. So, you know, it'll solve that fucking problem. So I told you I put $8,000 into this one crypto. $8,000. It's 8,000. It's now worth 14,300. Yeah, it's almost doubled. Yeah. All right. So I'm savvy. I love you. Take care. Tell Steve I love him. Okay. Bye. All right. I feel better. I just had to, you know, blow off a little steam there. I feel a lot better now. Did you guys get all that?
Yeah. Parts.
I know what I want to do. I want to smoke some of that on a bowl with some cannabis on it, some flour. I want to put the crumble on top. Oh man, this stuff is so nuggy. Oh my god. Oh god. So good, man. I don't know how they do it. I should go over there and
Billy Ballantyne.
learn their grow technique. man.
Morning.
Maybe we
Hippie
should
chick.
have Frank
Sorry you are dealing with bull.
or Jim give us a master
It's hard
class.
enough without the drama.
Dude, what are your secrets, man? Tell us how you do this. This is beyond what people do. So what are you doing? What are you doing differently?
Sean aka Trendioka.
How do you do this indoors?
Good morning, Nay.
You know? Oh my god, he's like, that's the only way I'm gonna be able to do it indoors. Tell us how. Tell us the secrets. What are you doing? Oh, that's right. I'm gonna put some crumble on top. Mr.
I
Criminal.
recently met up with a buddy who's like been growing. Apparently, I haven't talked to him in forever. He's been growing for like 8 years. In his
Oh,
face.
and then you
Yeah.
found out he got into it. That's so funny. Yeah, it's like people I grew
Yeah,
up with
like,
too. And you find
I
out
was
they're
like,
like
holy shit, he
master
has space
growers
to
and
go.
shit.
Yeah, he's like a master, and I actually smoked him on his first joint. He
Oh
ever smoked.
no, dude, that's the worst. That reminds me of my buddy
Yeah.
Mike. I introduced him to video gaming. He'd never done it on a PC before, and he became like the baddest gamer of the game that he was playing. He was the number one player on the game that he played,
Yeah.
and I
I'm
was the
like,
one
I
that got
said,
him
that's cool.
playing it.
Yeah.
I was like, God
Yeah. I
damn,
don't have a
I
fucking
don't have
grow
that
tank.
skill.
Yeah, you don't have the skill. Yeah.
No,
No, this
no,
guy,
no way, no
he-
way.
He's got more space than I do, and still, he's been doing it, not just doing it for a year. He's been doing it for like several years,
Right?
like 8 years. I'm like, what the fuck? Amazing product. He lives right near here. He said, "Come on over." I'm like, ah.
I've tried to be friends with the guy who got me high for the first time. He don't want.
Yeah.
He don't want to
Yeah.
be. He don't want to be my friend.
Sean aka Trendioka.
No, we are
Looking
friends.
sharp,
It
me.
just doesn't work.
He don't want to be my friend. I've tried to contact some of the guys that when I went to elementary and middle school with, and
Oh, wow.
they didn't call me back. They weren't interested in reconnecting. They weren't interested.
Yeah,
in
that's sort of the thing. He's like, yeah, come over, but it's kind of like we just never get around to doing it.
Oh, we didn't even get that far. Shit, we didn't even get to that. They wouldn't even fucking talk to me. I couldn't even get fucking another Harmony hacked fund frozen. What's that all about? Let me see what this is.
Man, people got their own thing.
Oh, DPRK just finished laundering another 17 million from the Harmony Bridge hack. So it's those hackers in North Korea that hacked Harmony, and they are taking the money out as we speak. They are taking it was like a $100 million hack, and they have moved it into this one wallet, bro. And everybody can see them taking the money out. Nobody knows where it's going.
Doc Hollandaise.
It's the most frustrating thing.
Hashtag keep it open.
I mean, you can see the wallet address, but that's all you can see is a wallet address, and that doesn't tell you anything. It's just a random jumble of numbers and letters. It doesn't have any identifying code in it at
Daniel
all,
Anderson.
except for like the first three letters that
Good
just tell you the
morning,
kind of
Witsami.
crypto it is. Like if it's Bitcoin, it would be like BT, or if it's Ethereum, it might be like ETH or something like that at the very beginning, and then everything else is just random numbers and letters. That's all these hash keys are, and they're untraceable. It's fucking crazy. And yet, even though they're untraceable, some people fuck up. They do the run, they don't know what they're doing, and they end up getting caught. Because they end up transferring to a wallet that's traceable, or they make some transactions and then it gets traced back or whatever.